Um, hold on, my cat wants to get out. I can't stand this boy. Oh my god, I got it. Okay. Oh, all right. Get out. Sorry about that. If he starts clawing at the door, wanting to come back in, I'm not doing it. We're in the middle of something. You and me. This is our time. Okay. Next up is age difference with an asterisk. All right. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet on this one. I love a good age gap. I love a good age difference. I've just always thought older men were way more attractive than men my age. I've always thought that boys my age in high school and in college, I was like, oh god, I don't have time. My husband's older than me, not a lot, but he is older than me. But I have always just not been impressed by them. Like, older men always have this sense of stability and maturity that I've always found sexy. Like, I think Mads Mikkelsen is hot. I who else is an older man that I love? Keanu Reeves. I've been in love with Keanu Reeves since like 2003. But like Mads Mikkelsen, Keanu Reeves, Colin Firth, like, oh god. Who else? I love I love me some Michael Keaton. Oh my god, I can't believe that man's 70. Same goes the other way. Like, give me a May December romance all day. Like, I love a good older woman, younger man as well. If the person that's the younger is under 16, that to me in no way is consensual. I know a lot of people will highly disagree with me. I know a lot of people feel that anything under 20 is, bad news. And I'm not going to argue with that. I totally get it. I absolutely totally get it. Okay. Love at first sight and insta love. Okay. I know some people have issues with those, but I feel like those are people who necessarily like don't believe in those things, and that's okay. Like, I totally get why someone in real life would not believe in insta love and love at first sight and transfer that into their media, books, TV, or film, and feel the same way and just be like, ew, no. That's not a thing that happens. That's ridiculous. I like to watch people get to know each other, and I totally get it. And I totally get not liking that in your media as well. And that, okay, so they met, they instantly fell in love. What's the story then? What's the conflict? What's the other 300 pages going to be? So, and when you do that, you need to make sure those other 300 pages are a really great story. Because I agree. If you, as much as I love this trope, I agree. If your characters are falling in love right off the bat, then there has to be this other conflict, this other thing standing in their way for the rest of the book, for the rest of the movie, the rest of the TV show, or what have you. Because nobody, as much as we love romance, nobody's here just to watch two people goo over each other. There's got to be a plot. There's got to be some conflict. There's got to be some strife. There's got to be something. And if you have a story in which two people automatically meet each other and they are just goo goo gaga in love, then I'm already intrigued, because then it's like, okay, then what's the rest of the story going to be? How are they going to maintain this love between each other? Okay, meet cutes. Self-explanatory. I love a good meet cute. I love a good meet cute. I used to hate them, but because they became so ubiquitous, I felt like authors and writers have just been doing everything that they can to create very interesting and different meet cutes, and I love that. That's what I'm here for. The one meet cute that I can't do, though, I can't fucking stand, and it's because it's so ubiquitous that it's not even attractive anymore. Bumping into each other and spilling a drink on them. Oh my god, I ran into you and now all my coffee spilled all over you. I'm so no, cut that out. It's horrible. It's awful. It's not even a meet cute anymore. It's so ubiquitous that it's standard now. And I hate it. Like, no, I didn't even like it the very first time I ever saw it in something. Like, no, that's not a meet cute. You know what? There is a pet meet cute that will top all pet meet cutes ever, and I absolutely love it, and it's 101 Dalmatians. That meet cute is amazing. I love it. It's too cute. It's probably the only pet meet cute that really still warms my heart. I feel like the pet meet cute is almost as bad as the spilling coffee, bumping into each other and spilling coffee on one another. Like, ugh, can't do it. Can't do it. Okay, rivals and revenge. Yes. 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 Not cutesy rivals, though. I mean, full on rivals. Like, their countries are at war, or their companies are at war, or their sports teams. Full on rivals. I want real rivals. I don't want I don't want rival bake shops. Like rival bakeries. No, it can't be cutesy. I want full on, I will fucking destroy you. And after I destroy you, I will fuck the shit out of you. That is good rivals. It's under the umbrella of dark romance, so I fucking love it. And I'm here for it. And, rivals, revenge romances, like, that's fucking interesting. That's fucking interesting. Unless it's mafia. When it's mafia, it's predictable and boring, and I don't like it because I see all the beats, I see everything that's happening, I know what's going down. I don't like it. Not a fan when it's mafia. But when it's like billionaire or sports or like two countries going to war or some shit, like, or politics, revenge, like dark romance, rival/revenge, political romance. Oh my God. Yes. Take all my money. Take every cent I own. You can have it. Whew. Love it. Let's see. Oh, this really is probably is in my top 5 of favorite romance tropes, and that's Grumpy Sunshine. This is just the first example that popped into my head. It's not what I consider the end all be all of a Grumpy Sunshine romance, but if you watch The Goldbergs, Murray, who plays the dad, and what is the mom's name? Beverly, the mom, they have a Grumpy Sunshine romance. Like, he hates everything. He hates doing anything. But when it comes to her, when it comes to making her happy, he'll do it. He'll still do it in a grumpy ass way, but he'll do it because she's the love of his life. And he loves her and he wants to make her happy. And that's all he wants. And she is a ray of fucking sunshine. She just wants the sun, the moon, the stars, and rainbows, and clouds, and unicorns. Only all for her kids, but she just has this very outgoing, bubbly, extroverted personality, and he's like, I want to sit at home and watch sports, watch the Philadelphia Eagles in my underwear. But if you want to go to this fucking county fair, we'll do that. So yeah, I absolutely adore Grumpy Sunshine, and I think under that umbrella of Grumpy Sunshine is the subtrope of I hate everybody but you. But yeah, Grumpy Sunshine is great. Again, British romances do really fantastic Grumpy Sunshines. Love them. Okay, we're gonna have to talk about it. We're gonna have to talk about it. I'm gonna try and keep it clean though. So, surprise pregnancy / secret baby, I love. I know people hate it. Like, love at first sight / insta love and like love triangles, it's something I get. Like, I totally understand why people hate it. I personally fucking love it. I love surprise pregnancy and / secret baby. I think that's I think it's a fantastic fucking conflict for a romance. It puts these two people in this incredibly dramatic situation that is so full of drama, and their romance blossoms out of their growing together and dealing with this situation. the story ends up becoming these people forming a family and growing together throughout this unexpected circumstance, this very unplanned circumstance. And this is I probably shouldn't even mention this, but I gotta be honest with you guys. I gotta keep it 100 with you. And I'm just gonna briefly touch on it. We're not gonna spend a lot of time here. One of the other reasons I like it is because in erotic novels and in fanfic, we get some kinks out of it. And you know what kinks I'm talking about. You know what kinks I'm talking about. And sometimes those kinks are really sexy. Sometimes they're written to be really good. I'm not going to say what they are. I'll flash them on the screen real quick. A lot of the time, I don't mind them. I enjoy them quite a bit. Okay. I love second chance romances. I love people who it was either bad timing, or they, were too young, or they had a shitty breakup or a bad marriage, and it just wasn't right for them at the time for whatever reason, or somebody moved away or something, and they're getting a second chance to fix that, and they're getting a second chance at this romance. And I love watching that. I love watching two people get their second chance to get another crack at this. Like, we should have been together ages ago, or we should have made this work a lot better than we did, but now we have the time and the opportunity, and now we can come back and be even more in love than we were last time. How can you not love that? How can you not love that? So good. Time loop, time travel. Love it. Honestly, love it. Okay, so time loop, time travel is not something I ever really associated with romance until I saw the movie Somewhere in Time. Oh my god, I love that movie. It's a fantastic movie. Christopher Reeve is in it, and I think who plays the heroine? I think it's Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. What is her name? Oh, this is driving me nuts. I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be so mad when I do eventually remember it. One of my other favorite romances that does that is About Time. I know not a lot of people have seen it, and I know when it came out, it got like these mediocre, like mixed reviews, and I was like, fuck you guys, this movie's awesome. But I absolutely love it. I seriously adore it. It's in my like top 100 favorite movies of all time. Time loop, time travel. Oh god, I love, like, if that's put towards a romance story, it's so good. I'm here for it. I'm fucking here for it. Wartime romance. I wrote this down, but truly what I mean is World War II romances. I love a good World War II romance. Particularly when the characters are American or one of them is American. Which is funny because World War II romances on television and movies, love it. Even if it's European, especially if it's European. That's how I fell in love with them, because England does a lot of them. The UK does a lot of World War II romances, and I love them. They do a lot of World War II and post World War II romances, and I adore them. I love them all. But for some reason, in like written format, like a book format, I can't, unless it's an American one. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why I can watch a movie or a TV show with a UK World War II, post World War II romance, but for some reason in a book, if it's strictly in like England or France or Italy or Northern Africa, I can't. I'm just bored. I'm just like, oh god, no. But if it's a World War II romance in like 40s New York or San Francisco or anywhere in the US, I'm just like. But so yeah, I wrote wartime romance, and really what I mean is World War II. Any other war romance, I'm just like, nah. High school. I love high school romances. Even though a lot of us, including myself, would not go back to high school for any amount of money. Never. You would never catch me. Never. and me even saying no, I would never do that, you know. But read, like, and love high school romances goes to tell you something. They're all wish fulfillment, they're all fantasy, they're all just escapism. And I think that's mainly what it is, honestly, for the adults writing them and those of us that, you know, watch and take them in and enjoy them. I think it's as simple as that. I don't think it's really all that deep. Like, a good old-fashioned cute high school romance does it for me. It's really sweet. I didn't, like I said, I didn't used to like YA and high school romances. It wasn't until fanfic, so probably around like 2012 that when I got involved with the Stair fandom, that I started to like it. And then when I jumped into the Stucky fandom, and there was, like, you know, 17-year-old Bucky and Steve and jock nerd stories about them, I was like, oh my god, this is cute. I love this. This is great. I've never imagined them, you know, being in high school and having this cute teenage romance and this very sweet, you know, YA romance. So, like, that's when I got into high school romances, and then I started branching out and reading YA romance books, and I was just like, man, these are these are great. And, you know, and that's where, you know, the escapism and the wish fulfillment came in, because it was just kind of like, oh man, I wish, you know, I had this kind of like cutesy meet cute kind of, you know, adorable romance in high school. We all do, and I think that's where just the love of it comes from. Pirates. I love pirates. I love a good swashbuckling romance. If you are looking for a rugged, adventurous, slightly rude, a tiny bit cocky hero, pirates. And I love the sea. I love ships. I love that stuff. So pirate romance it's just something I've easily fallen in love with. Like, it's not that hard for me to have really just been like, ooh, okay, pirate. Like, yeah, pirate romances weren't that difficult to fall in love with. Pirate romances, I love them. Let's see here. Opposites attract. Did I really write that on here? Opposites attract. I feel like, why did I write that? That doesn't seem like something I'd like. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I was thinking of, like, jock nerd, goth cottagecore. You know, very polar opposite in aesthetics and culture. Rich, poor. Yeah. That's why I wrote this. Like, I like, okay, that stuff I like when it comes to opposites attract. I feel like Grumpy Sunshine is under the umbrella of opposites attract. Absolutely. It goes opposites attract. Grumpy Sunshine is underneath that. Yeah. So it really shouldn't even have a spot on my list. The one opposite attract that I cannot fucking stand because it just became ubiquitous and I can't stand it, and that's the cocky asshole and the type A girl. That shit makes me throw up in my mouth. That I hate. That is every Katherine Heigl movie. I can't stand it. I hate it in books. I hate it in TV. I hate it in movies. I hate it. Like, it's just, because ultimately what you're saying with that opposites attract is she just needs a good dicking down. You know, ends up and falling for this cocky asshole. And that's another thing. I can't stand cocky guys. Like, the same way I've never been attracted to bad boys, I've never been attracted to cocky men. There is a difference. There is a 20 football field length difference in between confidence and cocky. There is and like, the problem is a lot of authors, a lot of writers don't know the fucking difference. Single parent, widower, love it. There needs to be more single mother romances out there. I feel like single dad romances are everywhere. I don't feel like I've read enough single mother romances, especially given the what is the word I want to use? Stigma. There's this unwarranted, gross, and unnecessary stigma attached to single mothers, especially recently. It's just, if I feel like it's popped up again, in just cultural discourse, and I feel like it's also the reason why there's not that much single mother romances, and also because, like, let's keep it real, single fathers are cute, because when you don't normally think of men of being nurturing, all on their own, and giving and caring all on their own, unless they have a partner there that helps balance that out or teaches them. So the idea of a man being that all on his own with children is sexy, because we within our society don't see men that way, and we don't believe that they can be that way, and we haven't allowed them to be that way. So in romances, it's a fantasy, and projecting that onto men, onto single fathers within a romantic setting. So I get that. But I want that same thing. I want keep that same fucking energy for single moms. Keep that same fucking energy. We want the same shit happening over here. Like, I want more single mother romances. And hopefully we can knock down this rebirth of the stigma that's being attached to them again, which I don't fucking appreciate. Okay, 2 more. Holiday romance. I love a good holiday romance. And I don't just mean Christmas, even though I fucking love Christmas romances. Oh my God. I love Hallmark and Lifetime movie Christmas romances. And I love reading books about Christmas romances. I don't give a fuck how boring or predictable people say they are. Fuck you. I love them. They're amazing. I just don't do the Christian ones. Like, I don't do the Christian, like, Christmas holiday romance ones. Like, nah. If you've been following me on this channel for a while now, you know the shit I'm into, so I ain't about to read a Christian romance. But holiday romances, love them. And again, I don't mean just Christmas. New Year's, 4th of July, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Thanksgiving, Easter, Halloween. I want all the holiday romances. I want all of them. Flag Day, Arbor Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day. I want all the holiday romances. I don't know what it is, but there's something about people falling in love over a holiday or during a specific time of year, or that I love. Give me all the holiday romances. I don't care. Give me a Memorial Day romance. I don't care. I love holiday romances. Love them. So yes, take all my money. Again, take all my money, and I will ask no questions. Give me all the holiday romances. Cheating. I know no one likes it. I think I'm the only person on this earth who loves a good cheating romance. I know people hate it, and I don't blame them one fucking bit. Not the least bit. If you're like, cheating romances, bitch, no, got it, totally understand. But I like them. But here is why there is an asterisk next to that on this list. I don't like cheating romances where people are cheating just to cheat for cheat's sake. Someone just ruining their lives just to ruin their lives, not because they specifically love this person, this person that they're cheating with, or them having a connection with them, or what have you. Just cheating for cheat's sake, because I am bored and I don't know what else to do, or I am feeling my own mortality, so I'm going to sleep with this other person. Like, That shit, I can't. That's not my thing. If the two characters are in love, or if, you know, they have just this unbridled sexual tension, or they were robbed of their romance some time ago, or, you know, there are different scenarios, I think, in which you can create a cheating romance and have me root for those characters. So that's, and because it's a taboo thing to do, it is a taboo relationship, I'm kind of here for it if it's done right, if it's written appropriately. But again, like I said, if it's just cheating for cheating's sake, no. Again, if it's just people ruining their lives to ruin their lives because they're bored, no. But if there's serious emotional attachment to the affair that they're having, yeah, absolutely, I can get on board with it. I can watch this unfold, even if it ends badly. I'm still kind of, you know, here for it. So that is all the romance tropes that I love. There's a lot. I think I got them all. I mean, they aren't the only ones, but they're the main ones. Pretty much, if your book, movie, or TV show has any of those, Jessica's on board. Jessica's here for it. She's down. I'm down to clown. And if any of those are some of your favorites, hit me up in the comments and we could talk about it. We could talk about it all day. I would absolutely love to talk about my favorite romance tropes and examples, or, you know, suggestions that you guys have of those. If there is something that you think that I would fucking like that has one of these tropes in it, leave it down below. Let me know, and a sis will check it out. I don't know when or I'll get to it, but I will get to it, most definitely, even if it's fanfic. So thank you guys for sitting here this whole time and listening to me ramble about what is essentially what I will call my romance kinks. Wash your hands, brush your teeth, moisturize your face and your feet. Wear a mask, get vaccinated, stay safe. I love you, I love you, love you. And always pay your library fines. Have a good night. Bye.